Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Yule messages. I'm going to give you some information about the Yule and what this reading is about while you look at the three different candles there to see which one is holding your personal messages, which one is calling to you. The Yule is December 21st in conjunction with the winter solstice. It is the longest night of the year, and this is definitely a time of reflection, of rest, of healing, reassessing, accepting, letting go, planning, preparing, really evaluating self. And the focus of each of you will be different, obviously, but the Yule is a time to go within self, regeneration, reflection, to bring forth deep revelations. Okay, and this particular Yule, the moon is in the sign of Cancer in a waning gibbous phase. So there is going to be a lot of deep reflection about soul connection, about home, and about your roots. So you may find over the next 2 weeks or so, you're nostalgic, you're in your emotions, and you're very sensitive. It's because you're in a reflection phase, which is what the Yule is about. And think of the Yule energy like a waning crescent moon ebbing down into total darkness before it returns into the new moon and then wanes up into the light, waxes the waxing crescent back into the light, and the moon continues to grow. You're going into that period where all light is lost and only the light within leads you. Okay, very spiritual, the Yule, the time of year that the Yule is. And so Venus is also just gone retrograde in Capricorn. Okay, so there is reassessing and contemplating about love and connection and, what's broken, what needs to be fixed, what needs to be changed. And it's 42 days from the Yule to Imbolc, and Imbolc is February 1st, which is the promise of the return of spring. All right, it's fertility. The snow is beginning to melt. The sun is getting warmer, and just about 6 weeks after that, we have the spring equinox, which is the return of balance, equal day, equal night. So the Yule is ending the cycle of the year, really. And it's a time to reflect and allow yourself to feel everything that is pulsating through you, and allow your mind to be open to reflection, to receive revelation, to put you on a strong, solid path for the new year up ahead. So look at the three candles. Which one is calling your name? I will start with the first one to bring forth personal messages. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello, candle number one. Let's see what your focus for the Yule should be according to your spirit guides. And some of you, this is a conscious direction, like, hey, focus on this. And some of you, this will just be very organic. Ooh, Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. Okay, so the period of the Yule, which is December 21st, and the 2 weeks that follow, you are being activated. Your light body is activating, and you are rising. The year ahead, 2022, is a year for you to be more in the spotlight, for you to feel as though you're shining, for you to feel protected. It's like a leveling up, a much better experience than what you went through in 2021. And during the Yule, your guides are really encouraging you to have an open mind and reflect on the last couple years of your life, the journey, and how you've grown, because through this activation is evolution of the soul, which is where all your experiences and your pain transforms into wisdom and strength. All right, so this is like a new version of you, but a version of you that's more in tune with your soul, and that needs to be your focus. And this Yule is leading you to your soul. What is your soul telling you? What is authentic to you? What experiences in your life don't align to your true authenticity? Let's pull another card. Okay, so we have Silent Night. If by night the world should sleep, a sleep so deep, the silence be deafening, there would be sound, nothing at all nothing would sound. Okay, so Silent Night is all about stillness. Stillness of mind, stillness of heart, so you can truly connect with your soul. Because it's time for awakening, for activation, for you to go to the next level. But the way this happens is through your reflection. And I feel just different things are going to play out in your life over the next 2 weeks that stir up different memories, old wounds, as well as a realization of how far you've come, how strong you are, how much you have truly accomplished, okay? Because it's time for you to level up, go the next step. All right, let's pull another card. Brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, personal power. So this activation to your light body is really empowering you on every level, and it is shifting your consciousness in such a way that what once seemed out of reach, impossible, it's like just like within your grasp now, okay? And there is this opening of the heart space, and it's not about like love, romance, anything like that. It's an opening of self, a part of yourself that's always existed, but your consciousness was not at such a place to allow that to be known, to be activated, to be felt, to be part of your experience. And through this light body activation, that part of you is also turning on. And you're just going to have these moments of utter illumination, but it's in quietness. It's in moments of concentration when maybe you're focused on like your job or something else, you know, just your mind is busy and you're pulled away from what hurts you, what challenges you, emotional wounds, you know, just all those things that haunt us. You're distracted away from that. And maybe some of you are intentionally in meditation, and it just hits you like lightning. All these different revelations about why certain things had to be the way they were, why they played out, cause and effect, like just electrifying downloads of insights for you. And it's like with each shock, with each download, you activate a little more, you expand a little further. Wow. All right, let's pull some more cards. Okay, sacred pool of moonlight. The butterfly. and the Pentacle. Okay, the sacred pool of moonlight is exactly the same message as the silent night. It's stillness, it's reflection, but it's not a mental thing. It's something that just takes place in the soul, the intelligence that you have in that, from that space of you. All right, this is not anything mental at all. It's the revelations of your soul, the activation of the light body, okay, allows this beautiful transformation of you becoming the butterfly. And with the Pentacle, you are protected, and also an increase of abundance coming into your life beyond the Yule. Okay, and that's 2. So when we get to Imbolc, February 1st, I feel that's when you're really going to feel the shifting of energy, abundance, like you're finally coming out of your cocoon. You're out of this period of stillness, of silence, of reflection, and you are ready with a new zest for life. Okay, you absolutely are. And just so much is going to make sense to you. And what used to just get you, hurt you, hold you back, it's no longer an issue. I mean, this is powerful energy right there. Let's pull some tarot. The Hermit. Nine of Cups. Four of Pentacles. Four of Wands. And the Empress. Okay. This Hermit, yeah. Hermit is about a solo journey, right? Going to the mountaintop to realize things, to gain the wisdom, the insight that's needed around circumstances, situations, relationships, etc. And so you've been in the Hermit journey here, okay? And the Hermit journey can feel very lonely at times, very confusing at times, very cold at times. And now through this energy of the Yule, and I keep feeling like the 2 weeks that follow are powerful, leading you all the way to Imbolc. So with this Hermit, you're coming out of that. But this stillness, this aloneness, this solitude is very important. The period of reflection is very important for you, for this activation, so that you understand every aspect of it, okay? And, you know, you do have emotional fulfillment and wishes coming in, but it's like you've got to open up and let go of what must be released. And I feel for a lot of you, this is like pain and confusion of different experiences in the past, and your spirit guides are saying you've got to let that go, your grip on it, for the understanding to come in. And here it is, you move into this Four of Wands Empress energy, which is very abundant, fertile energy. It's stable, it's steady, it's not filled with confusion and loneliness. You start with that, with the confusion, the loneliness, the solo journey, but you end with the Empress, which is abundance, plenty, love, fertility, happiness, contentment, and stability. And so also with this Four of Pentacles, where energy has just been very tight, very restricted, that's going to open up for you. I feel more moving into the month of February, like there's going to be a lot of change. Like that's when you're coming out of this cocoon phase, is in February. And from that point on, through the rest of 2022. It's like you're just rising up. You are ascending, okay? There's a lot going on here for you guys personally, but don't push against the quietness, the stillness, the solitude, the loneliness, even maybe at times feelings of emptiness, because it's all part of this process of the activation of the light body, which is ultimately allowing you some major transformation and deep understanding about your journey and why certain things had to play out the way they did. Luminous life force, that's you. You're going to reclaim your personal empowerment, and you're going to believe in yourself, and you're going to believe in the magic again, okay? And you're going to see how powerful you really are. It's coming, it's happening, but it's after a very, very long period of quietness and silence and stillness, and it's so that you can reflect, okay? And it's like you're just going to have these flashes of clarity, these moments, and they come out of nowhere. Hold on to that, reflect on that, because those are your answers, and that's this, new version of you coming on board, coming to life. All right, let's pull some more cards. Synergy. Blending together all of your talents helps you to create an energy signature that holds within it your authentic creative expression. Yes, true to yourself is what 2022 is meant to be all about for you. And through that, being true to yourself, your authenticity comes through. And this also helps you rise and expand further. It's like you're no longer holding back. You're being fully you. You are worthy. It is time to stop feeling unworthy, unloved, and undeserving. And part of that is because of the loneliness of the journey that you've been going through, where, it's like you've got to be strong all on your own. That's how you feel. And you've had some rejection, and you question your worth and your value. And your spirit guides are saying, don't do that. This was so important. Okay, those who rejected you, it wasn't because there's anything wrong with you. It's because your soul commanded it for you to walk this journey that is so imperative for the next step of what's to come, for you to be able to receive it and handle it properly. And look at that, financial freedom. You may be feeling trapped in regards to the amount of money that is currently flowing into your life. It's like connections and money coming through quite strong here. And this is general, so it could go outside the realms of connection and money, but those are very strong, and the synergy of energy will take place for you. You are going to have this activation of the light body, and you really wouldn't be mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually able to handle and receive what's coming your way without this journey you've been on. And that's so important for you to know. Your spirit guides want you to know that with every bit of your being. There is nothing wrong with you. You are worthy. You are deserving. And your freedom is coming. Your connection is coming. But you had to walk this journey to prepare you for that. Okay, so let's pull one final message. Creativity, throat chakra. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. That is beautiful. And I will tell you guys, when I first started my consciousness evolution journey channel, it was really motivated by all the pain in my heart that I had, you know, and my desire to be close to spirit. And I just did it. I don't know. I just followed some inspiration in my heart, and it turned into a whole life all on its own. And that is what's happening for you as well. Follow the calling of your heart, your true authenticity, and it will take on a life of its own because you're finally ready for that to happen. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, candle number 2. Let's get into your reading and see what you need to focus on during this time of the Yule. Where is your reflection, your remembrance, your healing and growth taking place? Ooh, you got the Sword of Light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Okay, this is beautiful and brilliant for you guys. You have been experiencing Yule energy all year. You're like, what are you talking about? 1 day, 2 weeks? Nah, this has been going on for quite some time. I've been in the darkness. It's been cold. It's been bitter, frosty, frozen. Oh, the Yule is the turning point for you guys. Your inner light is going to turn on full blaze. You're going to have major illuminations, and you're going to be able to cut free from different ties and attachments, beliefs, addictions, patterns of behavior that have really hindered you and held you back and made you feel stuck in this energy of the Yule, the darkest night. You're coming out of that, and you're going to feel so free and so liberated and strong and powerful. And there's this sense about you like, I have faced the worst. There's nothing I cannot get through. And Archangel Michael is working with you as well. Okay, I would highly recommend, the Yule and the 2 weeks following, doing a lot of meditation to balance your chakras, as well as cutting cords from all ties of relationships and connections and experiences that have served their purpose. There are a ton of different videos to choose from on YouTube to do cord cutting and chakra balancing and meditation, because you have done your time. It is your time to now be in the light. Oh, let's pull another card. Wise men. If it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. Okay, so with the wise man, this is intellect, this is power, and I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. So by staying in what's familiar, what's known, you will never truly find yourself and your purpose and the next step on your journey. And that's why this cord cutting is very important for you, because you know what has served its purpose in your life or is only hindering you at this point, what must be released, what must be let go of. And some of you feel like, well, I've been trying, but it's just not happening. You're at that moment, and Archangel Michael wants to work with you. Call upon him. You are divinely protected, okay? And it's time for things to start working out for you. It's time for the echoes of the past to fade away and for new songs to fill your heart. Duality, many meanings, misunderstanding. Okay, you've been quite perplexed and confused at the different signs and synchronicities that have been presenting themselves in your lives. And it's almost as though at times you feel like, okay, this is the moment. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the turning point. And then boom, it just like all falls apart or blows up in your face again. And you're kind of at the point where you feel that you are losing hope. You are losing faith. And what your guides are saying is life is layered. And every experience you have is a multitude of meanings for different parts of your psyche, of your soul, of your heart, of your consciousness. Okay? And you are kind of on information overload, which is causing you to feel very confused. And it's hard to make heads or tails of anything. And it's like you're at the point where you're maybe not even trusting signs and synchronicities because you're just like, you know, nothing really sticks, nothing really works out. But you've just been in this very long journey of shadow work, and you're coming out of that now. You are. And the Yule is the turning point for you from the dark moving back into the light and finally being able to cut the cords and break free. Major breakthrough energy for you. And remember, Archangel Michael is with you on your side and working with you. Nice, you got the chalice. You got the pentacle. And you got the kettle. And look at this is 22. Wow, this is card 2. This is card 3. So 222. Imbolc is in February, right? That's the second month of the year in 2022. That's when things are really going to start heating up for you, is in February of 2022. But this major breakthrough for you guys is around matters of the heart and abundance, like your money, how you earn your money, your resources, okay? You're going to have major transformation and breakthrough in those two areas of your life. And things really start to heat up and move for you in February of 2022. And you're also going to start feeling a lot of inspired action in February of 2022. And your spirit guides are encouraging you to follow through on all of it. And remember, call upon Archangel Michael to give you even a bigger sign, the same sign times 3. Clarity, truth, light, understanding, protection, because the pentacle is also about protection. So really what I see here is the chalice, Ace of Cups, the pentacle, Ace of Pentacles, and this sword here, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so not only are you going to feel very empowered, your mind is going to become quite clear. You are protected, very protected, and there is an increase to your abundance coming into play. And there's a beautiful shift in matters of the heart for you, where 2022 is holding much more happiness for you than, 2021, or maybe even as far back as, 2 or 3 years ago. So let's pull some tarot. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man, the Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and 9 of Wands. Yeah, you've really been feeling defeated, overwhelmed. Your journey is about to get easier. It definitely is. The Hanged Man. This is restriction at its finest, okay? and not only feeling restricted, but also feeling very hung up on certain things. Like, I don't understand why this happened or why this couldn't happen. And it's a very foggy energy. Like I said, this darkest night of the year feels like something you've been experiencing for quite some time. And through the darkness is where the illumination comes from. And it's happening. And here it is, that breakthrough that is promised. And you're at the end of this very long journey, you know, with Ten of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. It's heavy. It's burden. You're tired. You're exhausted. Okay, there's a lot of soul lesson that's been attached to this part of your journey. And through your every defeat, there's been a resilience about you, a determination about you. And the reason why your guides brought you to this reading is because you're kind of getting to that space of just burnt out. I'm tired. I'm over this. I'm exhausted. I need a change. Is it ever going to get easier? Is it always going to feel so hard, so heavy? And your guides are saying, no, you're coming to the end of this, and you're only going to be wiser for it. And it's time, you know, to really let go of the things you know have run their course and served their purpose or are holding you back. And you're going to have the empowerment to do so. And remember, Archangel Michael is on your side and totally has your back and wants to help you out, you know, with all of this. And I'm just going to pull a card for these up here just to get a little more clarity. So we have Temperance, Nine of Cups, and the Chariot. Excellent. Yes. Okay. A lot of healing to your heart space, but I feel there's new connections coming into your world around the money situations, job situations. There is wish fulfillment, and the Chariot on the kettle, talking about February. That's when things really start moving for you. That's when you're starting to feel the energy shifting, and you're starting to feel successful and excited and happy. So let's pull some more cards. Look at that. Blessing in disguise. You're being asked not to prejudge your current set of circumstances. So this is where your guides are saying what didn't happen was a blessing in disguise. And all you're going through that feels challenging and hard is truly a blessing because of where it's leading you. And conscious living, those healthy changes you have been meaning to make are imperative for you now. And what are those choices? These cutting of cords of things that just do not serve you. And balancing act. You may be putting all of your time and energy into one area and neglecting other areas that need your immediate attention. Okay. With that, really have a full open mind and ask your spirit guides, ask Archangel Michael to show you all things that's time to be released from your life, that no longer have a purpose, that have run their course, as well as any behaviors, beliefs that hold you back, because you are going to have the personal empowerment, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to cut these cords, to make these changes that need to be made in your life. And your guides really want you to know things that did not work out for you. Truly, truly a blessing in disguise. And even though, you know, the hard times, what you've been going through feels like anything but a blessing, as you move into 2022, especially into February, you're going to understand, you're going to see, and you're going to feel good and happy for the way things are working out. And it's like all the darkness, you wouldn't trade it, because it has made you wise, it has made you strong, it has made you resourceful, and it has been what has created the foundation for what's about to happen for you now. Look at this, heart chakra, self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. And part of this cutting of the cords is going to help you come into that self-love even more, because the energy that you feel about yourself is the energy you project to others on how to treat you and interact with you. And that's going to shift inside of you as well, and you're going to gain more self-love. So it's going to get much easier. You're going to have major breakthroughs. You're going to be living in a much more conscious state of mind. You're going to understand so much that has happened that has left you confused. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, candle number 3. Let's get right into your Yule messages. What you need to focus on, reflect on. Ooh, we got the Stargate heart coming through for you guys. Heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. So this Yule and the 2 weeks that follow, I feel this is more of an organic thing for you guys, where you are becoming very aware of your emotions about everyone and everything. But there's this beautiful cleanse. It's time to heal. It's time to accept. It's time to release the past, because there is something very, very, very beautiful up ahead for you in 2022. And this Yule is like your deep cleansing of the heart, of the soul, of the mind, to create this space. And I feel a lot of really old wounds, old baggage is being cleared away for you guys. Oh, I feel so good and warm. Let's pull another card. Okay, so you have merriment. And this says, what joy, what glee beams from the sounds of voices, uplifting the webs of sorrow, glimmering as if no tomorrow. So merriment is a beautiful card, and your guys' reading feels more light-filled than the other two. But this is happiness, and also a strong message to follow your heart. And how appropriate is that when this is the Stargate heart? Following your heart is going to bring you so much happiness and joy, okay? And this is just a very natural process. You're going to find over the next 2 weeks, like, you're kind of going back and forth in your emotions. You're very, very much in your feelings, and things that just used to get you like down to your core, it's not going to hurt anymore. You are really healing and letting stuff go, and some things you never thought you were going to get over or get past, you're going to be amazed, okay? And you know, with merriment, it's card 21, which would be a 3. There's 3 people depicted on the card. I feel like there's 3 big beautiful blessings that are coming into your world in 2022. Hostilities, conflict, unrest. Yeah, you're coming out of that. This is what's healing inside of you. Okay? And through the healing, you come into new understanding, new perception, new thought about different people, different things that you've gone through, why they happen to you. And you just see, wow, and look at, I was thinking like this card was going to come out as I was shuffling, but it didn't. The hostilities did. But look at, here it is at the bottom. I was just getting ready to set these down. Soul partner, eternal connection, twin flames. Yeah, there has been a lot, I feel, for many of you, a romantic connection that you thought was the one. And it's put you through hell and back and caused you so much heartache and pain. And you're separated and you feel like you're never going to get back together, or that you're never going to get over this person. And honestly, I feel that you are finally going to let this person go and get over this, because there is somebody else, who is right for you. Okay. And you know, if this is not about a romantic partnership, what is it in your heart that just hurts, that stings, that burns, that's haunted you for quite some time? Because that's what you're finally going to be able to release and heal and evolve beyond. And you're going to just feel so light and free and happy. And then blessings times 3 coming in that just overflow your heart with so much happiness and joy and love. So let's pull some more cards. Okay, so we have the God energy coming through. We have the chalice. And Ostara, nice. Okay, so with the God energy, this is full life force. This is feeling empowered, strong, able, capable. Okay, and then the chalice, this is happiness, love, blessing to the heart space. Ostara, this is the spring equinox that happens in March, and this is about major growth of new energy. And so from a love perspective, by the spring equinox of 2022, there's this new love coming into your life. Okay, a very strong person, your divine counterpart that's offering you love, and seeds of much more to blossom, to grow in the future. Okay, if this is not about love, this is about that empowerment inside of you as you heal and release these old wounds and energy where you feel strong and vital. And then here it is, new ideas, new opportunities, new energy growing for you, these blessings coming in, and it makes your heart overflow with such happiness and joy. Let's pull some tarot. Ten of Cups, Four of Cups, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Seven of Cups. Okay, yeah, I see this with the Ten of Cups. This is where you really thought somebody was the one, okay, or something in your life seemed like a very sure thing, and it didn't pan out that way. You ended up feeling in the Ten of Swords energy, heartbroken, stabbed in the back, and you've really struggled to move beyond that energy and understand it and its purpose in your life. And you're finally at that point, okay? And here it is. new love coming in, and this is somebody different. These two tens represent the disappointment of the past, whether it was like a life event, circumstance, multiple events, or relationships. That's the end of all of that energy and experiences with those people. Okay, through these two tens, it's over with, it's done, it's complete, and it's time for new energy. And here it is, knocking on your door in the spring. You're going to have multiple options, all right, in regards to romance, new friendship connections, or other areas of life. There's just, I mean, you've got all cups except for this Ten of Swords, so this is very emotional for you. An emotional cleanse, an emotional release that makes way for all these new beautiful emotions and experiences to come in, and you're going to come out of this Ten of Swords energy. You are. This is, you know, rock bottom, where all the joy has been sucked from your heart, from your life. But now you're coming into the period of the return of all of that, the healing. And I feel blessings times three, blessings times three. And look, even the chalice is a 3. There is 3 things that are going to unfold for you in 2022 that put you in the space of the Ace of Cups, where your heart is overflowing with happiness and joy. And we see that here, happiness and joy and merriment. But make sure that you follow your heart and what it's telling you and where it's calling you towards. And don't let anything of the past hinder your love, your happiness, and your joy up ahead, because you've been through the hard part. It's time for you to have some blessing, to have some peace, to have some harmony and some happiness in your life. And that's what your guides are saying to focus on in the Yule, is the release of all that has hurt you and allowing yourself the growth. So the room in your heart, it's there for new love to come in, for new experiences to come in, and it just flourishes all year long for you. Blessing in disguise. You are being asked not to prejudge your current set of circumstances. So yeah, whatever this is of the past that just broke your heart, it leaving your life was a blessing in disguise. It not working out, it not panning out, it was a blessing in disguise, and you will soon see why. Dreams. Your dreams may be more vivid and intense than usual, so you are also working out a lot on the astral plane with different people that have hurt you, okay, as well as working with the angels to help heal, you know, these old emotional wounds that you've been carrying around. So that is very beautiful to see. Collective consciousness. You may be feeling overwhelmed by all of the energetic shifts. It is time to focus on peace and love for all. So there's, with this collective consciousness and this dreams, you wake up, and some of you may remember the dreams and some of you may not, but what you will know and remember is the way that you feel upon waking in the morning. And some mornings it's like you feel so sad and empty, like you're missing someone or something. And then other times you're going to wake up and you're going to feel very at peace with everything. And I feel multiple people, because again, this 3 just keeps coming round and round in this whole reading. You and different relationships that ended in the 10 of Swords, you guys are working it out on the astral at the soul level, okay? So that you can be free of the pain and they can be free as well. Because for both of you, this has run its course, and it's time for evolution of the soul, of the heart, of the mind in both of you. And, you know, this could be with multiple people. And if this doesn't specifically involve relationship, just different things that did not happen, didn't work out for you, that really broke you down or broke your heart, it was a blessing in disguise. 100%. What was lost, what didn't happen, what walked away from you, all of it, it was a blessing in disguise. And you're getting all of those energies worked out and understood right now. And you're going to see in 2022 why none of that worked, didn't happen, walked away, whatever. You're going to see why, because of what's now coming in. And what's coming in fills your heart so full. All right, so let's pull one final message. Root chakra. Grounding. Sink your roots deep. Connect them to the heart of the earth. So you will really benefit through this process by doing some meditations to connect with Mother Earth Gaia. There are a ton of them to choose from on YouTube, but it will be very beneficial to your soul and regaining your balance in this deep cleansing of the heart space. There is so many beautiful things up ahead for you, and the hardest part is over. It's time for joy, happiness, and love, and real connection that doesn't hurt you. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.